Hi, my name is Cooper Christian Carter. I am here today to present my American Indian Habitat project, which I completed from Mr. Whitten's history class. Today, I will share with you my project, through the eyes of a real Iroquois Indian. Hi, I am an Iroquois Indian. My tribe lived in the eastern woodland region of the United States. This region included forests, which are one of our main resources. We use the forests. They provide us with natural resources such as trees and tree bark. We use those resources to make long houses and canoes. Nuts were gathered from trees as a source of our food. We made sugar from the sap of our trees. Iroquois Indians were also farmers. In areas where the soil was rich and fertile, we planted such crops as corn, beans, and squash. We hunted for game such as deer, beaver, possum, and bear. Another source of food was fish found in our many water resources, such as lakes, rivers, and streams. We did not move around a lot because the area was rich in resources and provided our everyday basic needs. Our clothing was made from things found in nature, such as animal skins and plants. Our climate was seasonal. It was hot in summer, warm in spring, cold in winter, and cool in fall. We planted in spring and summer, and we harvested in fall, and we went ice fishing in winter and hunted game all year round. This described the life and times of a real Iroquois Indian. My steps in completion of this project were, my first step was to carefully think and brainstorm how I was going to get everything ready for my project. My second step was to find all the resources necessary. My third step was to add all my key points and main resources, such as my longhouse, my water resource, my horse stable and my horses, and my fire stove, and my bed and my rug. My fourth step was to finally present to my class and my fellow students. Throughout this project, I learned that Indians had to work harder compared to us. Such chores as washing clothes, anything, were done differently than today. Clothes were washed by the river, an all-day chore. Today we complain about having to wash clothes or wash the dishes. Shame on us. We shouldn't take such things for granted. My favorite part about this project was collaborating with my dad and bringing our ideas to life. My least favorite was presenting to Mr. Whitten, which is my history teacher, and fellow students. I chose this project because I worked on it the most and used every ounce of creativity I had. I enjoy learning about people long ago and how they are different from people of today. While working on the project, I learned to persevere as the Indians did. Next time I will start earlier, plan more effectively, and I'll include more details. My measurable goal for next year is to make straight A's instead of just honor roll. Success will show in my grades as well as my character. I've learned to get along and communicate with my friends and teachers throughout the year. Next year, I learned to cope with things and problems more carefully and keep a positive attitude. I used to expect by paying attention and listening in class as well as the soccer field when I played soccer. I used creativity. It was reflected in many of my pieces of work through all my classes. I show integrity by telling the truth and doing what is right on the field and in school. I use effective communication, talking to my teammates and talking in my classmates. This helps us win. I use perseverance by preparing for this presentation and not giving up throughout this whole year. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Very nice, yeah. Nice way to start.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? Why was presenting to your teacher and your classmates your least favorite thing in the project?
Because I was really scared because I don't really like opening up to people, but I guess it was alright.
So did that practice help you when you were presenting to us?
Yes, ma'am.
You don't seem nervous at all.
You do seem nervous. You did a very good job.
Thank you.
You don't see there's questions?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any?
Did you make your outfit also as part of your project?
I made some of the stuff. I made this and but this was a costume.
Okay.
Where'd where did you get your materials to make your longhouse?
I actually found most of my home and like outside. You can see the branches right here. And
I wanna see can I go up and see what's inside? I wanna see the inside, is that okay?
Did you work on this by yourself, or were there other, you said you did some
my dad
communicating
gave
with
me
others?
ideas. My dad gave me ideas and I brought them to life.
Mhm. What kind of things did you learn from this project?
I learned how to persevere, and because they didn't have technology or electronics like we do today, because they completed things much harder and in a longer period of time than we would today.
What kind of things did you learn from building this and making your headdress? And
I learned that it was like really hard for them to having dealt with nothing to help them, like say our electricity. They wouldn't have had this. If like it was daytime, they would have used the sun for light, or
What specific technology did you use to do your research and?
I used a computer. I didn't do that much research because I used to study a lot over the airport because it's my favorite job. I just think it's really cool because they live closer to Virginia where I live.
I liked how you dressed up as the part. I like the part when you I think you start telling us about it, and then you said I can't remember how you opened it, but you pretend like you were the character for a little bit. I do like that. You didn't seem nervous at all. I would have been nervous.
How do you think you learn the best?
I think I learned the best with my history teacher because he was really inspiring to me and he helped me this year. When I was nervous for his presentation, he said everything's going to be okay, so that kind of helped me do it.
Okay.
How is it, how much time do you have?
You have 3 more minutes.
3 minutes?
You don't have to go 10 minutes.
Okay, so that's one more question. Your vote was fine. Okay. Did a great job. Very nice.
Good.
Enjoyed it.
You were the first one.
Thank
I
you.
noticed.